Welcome to the Charity Lounge. It's another day to talk about something very important. So I've heard a lot of people come to me saying that, oh, when I have money, I really want to do good work. And I'm like, okay, how much money do you need to have to be able to do good work? So you don't need to do good work only when you have set up a charity or when you have a structured organization doing good work. Start with one. Start with one child. Start with one woman. Start with a family. Start with 10,000 naira, $10, £10, whatever it is. So we have this notion that if we don't have enough or we don't have more than enough, we cannot be a blessing to the next person. And I'll use myself as an example. I started my charity 18 years ago, and when I started, I didn't even have my money. The only money I had was my school fees. My school fees. It wasn't my money. So what did I do? One, my dad had recently passed, and I couldn't go back to my mother, who was and still is a widow, to say to her, oh, mommy, I've spent my school fees. What did you use it for? I used it to feed some children. So what did I do? I learned how to make beads, jewelries, to be able to pay back my school fees. And when I did that, I found that the first year I was able to go to a charity, an orphanage, and I helped children there. They had 30 children, and that was what my school fees did. Second year, I used my school fees again, and I had 101 children, Red Cross orphanage. It was amazing. By the third year, I found that a lot of children in orphanages are actually more privileged than children on the streets. And that was how I started to go into slum communities. And I had 3,000 children the first year in the slum, which was my third year. By then, I was already making money from bead making and all of that. By the third year, I also had a lot of organizations reach out or respond to my ask for products. I had more individuals decide to say, oh, I really like this thing that you do. How can I support? And this is 18 years after. I have not only touched one life, and now I have lost count. So the essence of this episode or this today is to encourage you, whatever you have to do, whatever your heart is telling you to do, and you feel you can't do it simply because you don't think that you have the funds that you need, just start it. Just go ahead and do it. Let me give a typical example. Your child can afford to eat McDonald's or tasty fried chicken meat pie or something that is worth, let's say, £10. Why not? If you buy something that's worth £1 for another child, trust me, you've done an amazing job. So the summary of my story is you don't really need a lot of money to help people. You just need a heart, and then you need very little. And you find out that as you go on, that little will be multiplied, and then you would have reached out to so many people and touched many lives. So this week or today or whenever you listen to this, make sure that you put a smile on someone's face by blessing them. Bye.